Hello and welcome to the update. I'm Michelle Stevenson. Well, another 2 people linked to the Holiday Inn quarantine hotel at Melbourne Airport have now tested positive to COVID-19. A worker and a previous resident are infected, and that's taken that total outbreak to 8 cases now. It does include a family of 3 who are in quarantine, and it's believed they may have been infected when the doors were open across the hotel's hallway. Now, off the back of this news, South Australia has moved quite quickly to shut its borders to Greater Melbourne. Police Commissioner Grant Stevens says the new rules take effect from tonight.
After midnight tonight, if you're travelling from the Greater Melbourne area, you will not be permitted to enter South Australia unless you are a returning resident or you have an exemption.
And anyone arriving after that will need to quarantine for 14 days. Victoria, meantime, has also flagged with the PM that it won't increase its intake of international arrivals in response to this outbreak. Now, Premier Daniel Andrews was adamant, though, that these new infections are not a reflection of the quarantine system.
This is a wicked enemy made more challenging by the fact that it is changing. It's a moving target. And that really does cause significant concern for all of us.
Now, the Crown Casino drama continues. James Packer won't have any representation of the board of Crown Resorts any longer, and that follows that damning report which found the company was unsuitable to hold a licence for its new Sydney casino. 2 directors linked to Packer are also leaving the board. Anthony Albanese has outlined a new workplace policy. He's promised more secure work for casuals as well as people who are employed in the so-called gig economy. Now, that gig economy includes Uber Eats and such. The Labor leader says they would also have access to more entitlements. The National Broadband Network has posted a profit off the back of COVID-19, with more than 600,000 households upgrading their internet in the past year. The NBN's revenue actually jumped 25% in just 6 months. And remember that mankini-wearing streaker that invaded the Super Bowl pitch? Well, he claims to have won big after placing a bet on himself. Yuri Andrade bet $50,000 on a pitch invasion before jumping the barricade himself, with the stunt apparently netting him more than $480,000. Taking a look at sport, and a big day at the Australian Open with some pretty major upsets. 2014 champion Stan Wawrinka eliminated in a 5-set thriller, while Petra Kvitova and Bianca Andreescu will also be on a plane home from Melbourne Park in the next 24 hours. While Sydney boy James Duckworth, he was also eliminated in straight sets by the 20th seed from Canada. In your entertainment news, Kim Kardashian has slammed trolls for doubting her daughter's painting skills, which she shared to Instagram. The reality star apparently left fuming after many questioned her 7-year-old's artistic talent. Britney Spears has now broken her silence following the premiere of a doco about her life in the spotlight. Now everyone's talking about this documentary. She's actually taken to Twitter and she's vowed to one day return to the stage, and suggesting that the documentary only told a fraction of her real story. J-Lo, meantime, is apparently ignoring these cheating rumours surrounding fiancé Alex Rodriguez. The star instead is said to be focusing on filming her new movie. Now, that is the latest from the Nova Podcast News team. We will see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.